Well, I for one enjoy a CGI kite. Ladies, is it gay to build a palace next door to where your crush lives and also ask her to move in with you to said palace before it's even been built? I'm asking for a friend. This is like pre-U-hauling. This is like U-hauling on steroids. This episode was so lesbian. This episode was gayer than Jennifer Beals, okay? Freak! Defender of the lesbians! First of all, if Nin and Lady Pin have 0 shippers, Preek is dead. I can't say it's normal behaviour that she was eavesdropping and hiding underneath a bed. But I also can't blame her for being as invested in this ship as she is. When the heat between Freenbeck is that of 1,000 burning suns all sitting in a sauna and making love to each other. Emma! Who the is Emma? I'm beginning to think Lady Pin might be a Scorpio. She's giving water sign vibes with the obsessing in secret thing. Yeah. And Nin is giving fire sign vibes because she is not obsessing in secret. The yearning and the longing go crazy this episode. I'm just saying, I wish that I'd taken up mango carving instead of spending money on therapy. That's all I'm saying, because it actually looks kind of like it works. That's not me saying therapy doesn't work. I mean, probably. And Nin describing the UK as miserable and wanting to leave. She cooked. I'm not even from Thailand and I want to go back there too. Hi guys, welcome to a video, and in today's video I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts on episode 2 of The Loyal Pin. This episode is like a lesbian turned into an episode. It's so lesbian. As a disclaimer, this video will be slightly unhinged because it's not scripted. It's fueled by gay notes. I could say anything. I could say anything. I could say that I wish I was fruit. This video is about episode 2, but I am so excited for episode 3 already. Oh my god, it looks so wild from the preview. We're coming to the end of our wholesome Disney era with episode 2. Good night, sweet princess. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves and get back to episode 2. So the episode starts with Pin being emotionally devastated that the love of her life is moving away to Europe in a couple of months for 7 years. And Nin doesn't even really want to go, but her brother wants her to, you know, get out there and see the world and taste bread and pasta, experience some bad weather, you know? It's a sad state of affairs. Preek is devastated, Lady Pin is devastated, and Lady Pin is so sad she takes to carving mangoes. She carves so many mangoes, and yet it's not enough because the fruit therapy escalates to papayas. That's how you know things are really bad. And nothing can stop her. But Nin has the good foresight to appoint Preek as Lady Pin's companion and lesbian defender. She needs to know her property is going to be protected while she's away. The yearning, the longing, the handkerchief clutching. Lady Pin is very emotionally attached to that handkerchief. That handkerchief is her everything, her whole world. She is in a relationship with that handkerchief. Then Lady Pin and Preek are just, you know, casually having an entire emotional and mental breakdown at the thought of Nin leaving for 7 years. I'm just saying that this episode should have been sponsored by a tissue company because I feel like Lady Pin was crying in every other scene. There was no water left in Freen's body by the end of this episode. They could have floated a croton on her tears. Then the episode just casually turns into a horror movie with Preek acting like an unhinged stalker hiding under Nin's bed. Preek is the #1 Lady Pin and Nin shipper. She does not understand boundaries. She's hiding under beds. She's eavesdropping. She is invested in this ship. And it will become canon, or so help her God. Pin watching Nin eating that dessert. I'm beginning to think there's an ulterior motive behind the dessert making. That's all. Because that eye contact was not heterosexual. The hand touching in this episode added 5 years to my lifespan. Freenbeck just have that connection where it's like, just kiss. Just kiss. Like, I think what I've come to realise from watching this show is that Thai food looks so beautiful. It quite literally looks like an art piece. And Western food looks like cardboard. okay. That's the real reason Anin was crying and missing home. It wasn't Lady Pin, it was the food. The chemistry, the fruit feeding, it was feeding me, it was feeding my soul, my gay soul, which will ascend, hopefully, to Jennifer Bill's living room. The beautiful Ghibli-esque cinematography and music continues. Italian style. There was just so much romance and beauty in this episode, especially with the festival. And I know nothing about Thai culture, so this was really enlightening to me as well. And I'm jealous. We don't have anything like Loy Krathong here. We just have racist riots. I hate it here. I did laugh out loud when Lady Pin moved away from Preek to read the letter Anin had sent her in peace. Preek stays trying to get the tea. She is invested in this ship. She wants the tea. She needs it for her fan fiction. This does remind me of Gap a little bit, because in Gap, Nam's character Jim was also very invested in Mon and Sam, drinking some whiskey. And I, for one, approve of this parallel. She is the defender of the lesbians, and she also does not allow useless lesbianism. Oh my god. And the whole letter writing and changing of the seasons, oh my god, it was just all so romantic. It reminded me of like an old movie. The visuals, I can't believe this show exists. They feed us so good. Fruit feeding the fruits. We're the fruits. Somebody needs to get Emma into witness protection. You could practically see and hear the Kill Bill sirens going off in Lady Pin's mind. We also unlock some new characters this episode, and I already hate 2 of them. You know what I was saying last week about Thai girl love dramas always having an abusive older woman, and we should put it on a bingo card because it happens so often? Well, we should also put unnecessary men thrown in for the sake of the plot on the bingo card too, because girl, there is no escape. Although what I will say is that the loyal Pin is refreshing, in the sense that yes, it has male suitors, but there's no pandering to them at all. Pin makes it crystal clear she's not interested, and so does her bodyguard. Defender of the lesbians. No access. Do not enter. Out of stock. The shop is permanently closed. And it was also amusing that when Anin was informed of said suitors, they were described as enemies. A whole mood. And that she needed to take back what was hers. We love a possessive woman. Then it's revealed to Lady Pin that Anin is casually building a new palace next door to where she lives. A palace which she's already been asked to move into before it's been built, and a palace which is going to be surrounded by tall pine trees so nobody can look in and see them being gay. Like I said earlier, the U-hauling is out of control, and this episode is a lesbian. One that ends with Anin returning, all grown up and very much on a mission. And that mission is lesbian activity with Lady Pin. From the preview of episode 3, the wholesome Disney era is finished. We're now in the rated M era. And then calling Lady Pin hot was I was not expecting that. She picked up some Western slang, and we love a multicultural woman. She sounds like a frat boy, but I'm into it because she's not a frat boy. Episode 3 has me shaking already. I don't know that I'm going to survive episode 3. Okay guys, let me know your thoughts on episode 2 down in the comments section below. Let me know what your favourite part of the episode was. Mine was Lady Pin watching Anin eat that dessert for science. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!